Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Victoria 3 as Punjab! I mean, it was the Sikh Empire, we're now Punjab. In between episodes here, I did go through and check my market and set up mostly a bunch of export trade routes for some things I have an excess of. Now that includes liquor, which we are going to be using up at some point when we switch over to this first aid mode here. But we'll deal with that when we get there. For now, we'll appreciate the extra exports. That's going to be fine. Nation is relatively stable as political instability from the radicalism. There's extreme radicalism for the changes to from legal guardianship to property owning, but I think it's going to be fine. And overall, radicals have been dipping down a little bit, which is nice, thanks to a couple of changes here and there. Mostly, I think, a big change in loyalty in Punjab itself, which I think incredibly potent for us, which is great to see. Railways, interesting. And more art industries. Well, it turns out there's like tons of demand for art, which I had not seen coming. It really caught me off guard. A trade agreement with Great Britain makes sense because we are trading a lot with them right now. Again, I'm going to stay independent even if it doesn't make any sense. Should I break the alliance with Persia? Should I just go with them? I mean, we can't right now, but they are like the most obvious target, aren't they? It's not like they got any other friends. Maybe that's it. They feel secure because they've got me, and that's all it's going to take. Not a surprise that some of these trade routes will suddenly become unproductive as we ship a few out and our prices change internally. Because I set up quite a few little trade routes. I'm like, oh, I got tons of bureaucracy. None of them were using boats or anything like that. Well, I'm assuming... So, I mean, this is a net loss of capitalists, but I'm assuming we have a lot more lower strata pop than anything else, so that's probably fairly useful. So we'll go ahead and get that. Donation knowledge. Oh, this is a free university, right? Absolutely. Let's go ahead and do that. Thank you very much. Institutions, right. You're working back up here because we did lose a level from an event. But mostly, yeah, we're going to try to shoot ourselves up to max level law enforcement. Which will also... Not only does it lower the effect of turmoil, but it does decrease the amount of people who can become radicals because of... standard living changes, so I mean that's good. We're gonna build these coal mines because they're still, well, they're not one of the top 3 in our market anymore, but it's probably still something that's fairly consumed. Actually, price is completely balanced all of a sudden on that, which is surprising. Well, this is the same event. All right, okay. Knocks up about 100k radicals that way. Okay, revolution is just on its way down completely, which is great. There's still this movement to restore legal guardianship, but it's actually fairly chill. We've unlocked nationalism, which is going to give us some new laws and a little bit more authority, but the big thing is where it was leading us. We're powering through a bunch of social techs over here, and hopefully trying to see if we can do a little bit of catch-up. I think we may spam out a bunch more of these universities. Get another 10 universities here. Where else do we have some universities? Bottom right. Some of these have some inefficiencies here in construction, so I may go and cancel some of these. Yeah. If you've got turmoil and you've got a construction, oh, those are government administrations. Wait, is that what I just built? I think that. Oh, shit! I just stop scrolling away. Oh, UI, why you gotta be like that? Yeah, I think I just built a bunch of government buildings instead of universities. Yep, that's exactly what was going on. Universities here. I was gonna say, I didn't think we had that many. So yeah, I'm gonna queue these up. I think these are all places with turmoil, therefore we got inefficient. Oh no, not everywhere. Sindh is. And Tajikistan. But Kashmir and Punjab certainly is fine. Suspicious gentleman reported charging extra fee. Oh wait, do we get this event over and over and over again? Okay. Well, I guess I'll just keep clicking the button. Revolution brewing. Really though? But not really. Is that event glitched? Why are we getting infinite copies of that? The thing is, I actually kind of want to build a navy. So we can consider doing some overseas stuff. / defend ourselves maybe against a naval invasion. Obviously, again, I'm thinking a little bit of the British and the British Raj over here. But I guess, I mean, the Brits will still be able to land ground troops. Weekly innovation win. Oh, production versus side. I mean, the innovation is just the free tech that comes in. I guess we are trying to go through some of the society stuff, so we'll focus on that for now. Money's coming in quite nicely. Now, I did add last episode the consumption good on tax on opium. I'm going to leave it there for now, because what I might do is just build some more construction buildings. Could drop taxes more, but I don't think that's going to happen. Opening of the exhibition caused controversy. Landowners, okay, well, they're not. Lose 1 grand exhibition point. I don't want to lose a grand exhibition point. Okay, progress. Countries from all the world, around the world wait impatient to see what we have to show. Increase exhibition points by gathering treasures on expedition. Research and technologies, increasing country's rank. Oh, okay. Well, can I run expeditions? No. I need an interest in Congo. And have a general. And have quinine. But none of this is going to happen. Awesome. Yeah, Brits are starting to play, but no, that's not relevant here. Is it time to boost our barracks again? Every time I think about doing it, I worry that it's going to crash our economy. New election. How are we doing right now? We have 100% government strength. Okay, that's not too shabby. We can't improve that, no. We might open borders, but I don't know if switching away from monarchy is actually that helpful right now. Someone is giving us taxation capacity. Maybe I'll leave those. If we aren't guaranteed liberties. Yeah, we get some home office options, which will be okay. Now, our bureaucracy is going down as our police continues to go up. In fact, we're predicted... Oh, that's the free government. Never mind. We'll probably want some more government offices, especially if I'm going to run the home offices thing. And I mean, again, we've got infinite taxation that we can build here. In Punjab, at least. So we may as well get a few more in there. Pharmaceuticals. Yeah, I don't think we have a health institution at all, huh? Bureaucratic shortfall. There we go. That is now predicted. But we're going to counter that with these government administrations. I'm happy we are getting more universities. We might get lucky on the first tick. Nope. Oh, but we got a boost to the support. Okay, that's good enough. Oops. Let's click here. And build some more construction. Stop that. Come back over here. Yeah, at least, I mean, the impact of the turmoil going down is proving to help with some of our construction. It's going to give us a little bit more flexibility about building things, so I guess that's good. Let's see if they've got an official. Oh yeah, no, there we go. I know Sin still has some crankiness. Oh, also, you do need some infrastructure. Nice one's coming maybe from the private investments, but I'm going to go and throw that at the front here. How's this number coming? Is it dropping? 3-1. Oh no, it's going up. Come on! I really don't want to run a welfare policy or anything. I mean, your standard living could improve. Oh, there you go. Could improve by just having more jobs. Oh, how's sulfur coming along? You know, we could definitely use some more. Let's bring this up to a total of 10. And yeah, we need overall more bureaucracy if we're going to run more of that. Which I guess continues to feel like a solid idea, but that is in the queue, so we'll let that go. Do finish the universities, that's fine. Monument. We'll get some radicals, but... yeah, you know what? Okay, construction's kicking in. Wood continues to be ludicrously expensive. And last time I checked, there's still not an option for us to really import anything good. No, like, bringing in 15 is nothing. I mean, we can make some money from this. Maybe it'll have... oh, shoot, that needed boats, too, which I don't have. Metropolitan Police completed. Servicemen in Punjab become loyal, or... Punjab... oh, fewer radicals from the standard living decrease sounds like a pretty good idea. Hopefully a standard living's just going up here, but... probably not universally the case. There's going to be some people shifting around. And yeah, it would still be nice to deal with this. National debt from the Raj. I'm going to queue these. We may end up canceling them at some point, but we're going to start building up this barracks and see how we feel about that. Realism unlocked. Okay. More tech. If we went to steel frame buildings, okay, it's currently 3 years to research. I don't know what, like, the break-even point. We seem to have most of their tier 2, so it's no longer like a 10-year research, which sounds great. We're going to go ahead and slap that in. And then maybe we'll get the pan-nationalism as well, because, again, I think that gives us some interesting CBs. I don't recall for sure, but I'm pretty sure. I'm hoping the steel frame buildings use less wood. Yeah. It's actually going to tank the wood, although we have a bunch of wood imports. I think we do still have some wood imports, so we can cancel some of those anyway. And yeah, trade needs convoys, I know. Okay, negative bureaucracy, but now we're starting on the government administration. I suppose the other thing to consider is identification governments? Documents? Oh, that leads to central planning. Ah! As I say, that's not the new mode for my government offices. Literacy, ooh, yeah, taking a big uptick. Probably just slap down a ton more universities, especially in Punjab itself. Unable to fully hire. You're not really turning a profit. Oh, lead prices. Lead mines? Okay, I know there's some construction and efficiency things, but not that much. The biggest worry might be the number of laborers there. Let's bring it up to an even 10. And we could consider importing some lead too in the short term, but let's let these finish and see what happens. And actually, if there's a shortage of laborers, we can go and enable rail transport over here. Let me do that. Modern nursing. Oh, field hospitals. Okay. Real expensive. It is going to burn through a lot of opium if we're going to start doing that. I suspect one of the things to do is to get ourselves more of our opium plantations. Adding these to the back of the queue. I like ground workers. Persia really doesn't have any laborers. Moving the window every time I click. Just leave it where it was. I'm scrolled at the bottom, please. Okay, yeah, we'll cancel that because you don't have much in the way of laborers. All right, a few lead mines finishing. Bring the price down a little bit. Ooh, transportation's very cheap. We could probably flip a few more businesses then. In some of these places with very few laborers where, okay, so Tajikistan, for example, has no spare peasants. Does have a little bit of unemployment. I'll free up some laborers. And then we could build more things. Like coal mines. Although we don't have a dramatic shortage of coal anymore, but... You have no qualifications. Yeah, it's really pushed on here. Enable rail transport for you. I guess there's nothing for the mines. But yeah, these plantations can be switched over to transportation. There's nothing for you either, really. There might be a few other things that would benefit from it. We could go water boiler here. This would be less profitable, although they would still be turning a profit, and that would free up a ton of laborers. It's not a problem in most of our states. Well, it's certainly not a problem in Punjab, where we still have 3.6 million people that we can employ in various industries. Okay, sulfur price. I did add some. What I'm going to do here is I think I'm going to add 10 more at the bottom of the queue. Oh, were they? Oh, these... Okay, these are not at the bottom of the queue. They're not at the top, but they're pretty close. So yeah, we'll let those 4 go and then see where we're at. I don't want to lose expedition points. Nothing to show for it. Well, I mean, we're researching technologies, really? Yeah, you don't have any convoys. I'm sorry, we're seeing something with groceries that needs convoys? Exporting groceries. Doesn't look like it needs convoys. That's weird. Must have been a glitch. I'm still complaining about it. Oh, to increase its level. Wait, so what, there's only so much we can do by land, and then after that it needs actual convoys, maybe? I don't know, but at least we can break even here. Obviously that trade route with the US isn't doing anything meaningful. This same event over and over again keeps firing. Oh, it's gonna time out soon. Well, that's disappointing. I didn't realize what the Grand Expedition was all about, and apparently we don't really have much to show for it. Hopefully you don't get like a penalty for not having much to show for it, other than the time we sank into it. Great, is it? Oh, alright, 50 prestige. Okay. Well, I mean, that's something. Yeah, Sind. Okay, turmoil has gone down, because it was 31 and change for a bit. Of course, we've got these home affair things, which I'm going to go and try to max out here, which is almost certainly going to... This is what, 300 per level? 300 and change per level? Nearly 400 per level. We're 4 levels, so we need 1,600. Well, yeah, 1,600. So we'll need a little bit more. But we've got time to react to that. And that should continue to assist with the turmoil situation. All right. I mean, based on their population here, yeah, 3.3 million. Most of these guys are employed, and I think a lot of these jobs, I mean, there's a fair amount of agricultural jobs, but there's some industry here. So it's kind of hoping they were getting paid decently okay. Urban centers having some issues. Oh yeah, you're still reliant on wood. When are we getting... Steel frame building, 12 months left. Okay, that's going to dramatically change things. Actually, maybe the thing I need to check is our steel mill situation. I may want to actually pre-queue. Yeah, we don't actually have that many. I'm putting these at the front of the queue. And right now, even steel's not that cheap yet. Although, there is a steel mode we can change. Let's go to this mode here so we can check them all out. Yeah, open hearth process. I know right now you think you lose money because it would be taking the price of steel and shooting up the price of iron. Okay, well, I'll just wait until we've got the construction mode. Can we do more iron mines? Yes. do those before the steel mills, please. Although, do finish the sulfur mines, please. Because, yeah, the price of sulfur was still on the higher side. It's no longer golden, which is good, but yeah, it's still pretty high end. Grain. It's mostly profitable. I guess it's getting worse. Well, no, it's sort of fluctuating. I will get rid of it anyway. Severe effects of opium addiction. Drop of standard living? I mean, I don't know what I can do. I mean, I am taxing it. I'm not sure if there's a more extreme way. We can't ban opium. I mean, I could cancel the opium farms, but that'll just increase the cost for it, not actually improve things. And I do need to have the opium farms because I'm going to be switching my military over to using it relatively shortly, so. So that would have unlocked some expeditions now. Steel frame buildings. Okay. So we're going to switch to that now. 110k. Yeah. Gonna tank the price of wood. We use a bunch of explosives too, and tools. Oh. Okay, well, I clearly can't switch everything to it simultaneously. I'll switch Sind. A small amount. Of course, it's going to increase our cost, but that's okay. Barely changes the price of wood. Actually, it's not really changing much else. No, I'm going to change Punjab here. Minus 46k, but we'll tank it for a little bit. Iron price goes down. Of course, it's going to go up. So I'm going to go and switch the steel mills immediately to use that. Our tooling workshops are already in steel tools. But yeah, we've got the split mode there. That's okay. Let's let this pick for a sec. Still think we're going to need these to get the new steel workshops in place. Free government reform. You know, still 100% righteous government. Okay. Money's still positive right now, but things are probably still updating and changing. Maybe a lot of our construction production is going to the private industry. We're really not paying that much ourselves. All right, you know what? I'll commit everything to steel frame building. And then what I'll do... Okay, we've had an actual shortage of glass and steel. That's no good. So let me pull back steel frame over there. Because if we have an actual shortage, that's not good. Still short on wood. We are now short on iron, although we are about to build more iron mines. Or steel mines. Right, we're short on steel, not iron. Yeah. Glass is interesting, because... First of all, let's see if we can quickly import some. Yeah, I can get a bunch from the British. The amount available from the Russian market just dropped like crazy. Wasn't it 100 a second ago? Is it based on, like, the relative price? So yeah, we'll pull some in. We're still short 700. So we're clearly going to want to make our own glassworks. Now, some of it is already queued up in private. I'll put that at the front of the queue. I mean, yes-ish. But I want the things that have started to finish. We are building a lot in parallel now, though. And we had some glass work. Let me just check their modes. Yeah, crystal glass. I could prioritize glass production, but the bone china is still making them tons of money, so it actually seems like it's the right thing to do. This queue is huge, of course, but a lot of it is like, it's like 95 barracks, which we're just going to let tick away. At some point, maybe. Wheat farms, mm-hmm. Weirdly quiet. Price of opium is still crazy. We do still have the shortage of coal, although it's not tragic in terms of price. Well, that is hardwood. Well, I think regular softwood as well is stupid expensive. But our logging camp's kind of split between two things here. Yeah, no, regular wood is also stupid expensive. This would like, dramatically improve the price of hardwood. And maybe I'll do that. It barely changes the price of regular wood, of softwood. But at least it does help the hardwood situation a lot, which is good for our furniture industries, probably. Something like that. Okay. I mean, glass is no longer... It's not critical right now, although we're not running on full steel frame production. Rubber plants. And leads to a few funky things. We'll let all these finish. Yeah, see, it's 100% going to cap out the price of glass if we do this. And that's just with one construction sector not switched over. Just cashmere. Dyes and lead. I mean, the glass industry is going to be really profitable, especially when I switch to the next level of, like, switch the last thing over to steel. There's going to be huge demand for glass, so I think their profitability is going to stay. Alright, yeah, dyes are getting pricey. First, let's check if we can do a quick import. Yeah, we can get a bunch of dye from the British market. Okay. Now, because I can build dye plantations. But, and I mean, then they'll be really profitable, which is good. But if we can just if we can do the import and just bring the higher tier stuff, it's going to be okay. Until, of course, we start a war with the British. I mean, this is still pretty pricey. Yeah, there you go. And back to golden here. Can I import lead? Brits, Russians. Might as well import some dyes from Persia as well, since they're my buddies, but I think we're going to have to build a few dye plantations. Get some round numbers again. They build faster, so do that. Gas price is no longer insane. If I do this... Okay, it's not going to be sitting at 70, so it'll be expensive, but we shouldn't have a shortfall. I don't know why there's no music. The game just decided to stop playing it. Okay, no, prices are fine. And we are starting to do our barracks construction. We're currently turning a fair amount of money. We're still on low taxes. Our rebellion numbers are going down, which is great. Sin still has turmoil, although it's nearly gone, which is nice. We're unable to fully hire. You are having a hard time making some money. Well, the service price is tanked. And you are still reliant on gas and wood. So even if top mode, it's still going to need a ton of liquor. And then it gets the opium. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to crack that in and see how the numbers shake out. Because our food industry's not been completely changed over to booze making. I'm going to move you that way, which will keep the food prices down. Yeah, liquor's still cheap for my military, although things are still kicking in and redeveloping. Opium price is surprisingly okay. I guess maybe it's taking a little while. to switch everything over. We're on the best artillery. We're on the best infantry. Everything for conscription is turned off, which is what I want. Yeah, you can start producing clippers. Britain, you don't have to be in a real war, do you? No. That's a shame. We're gonna keep an eye on that. What was going on with the convoys? We went from minus 180. What? Is it because it's consuming clippers and we're not producing clippers? But I'm still confused. It's not actually consuming that many clippers. Oh, are you having to re-employ maybe? When I switch modes? Are you still shaking that out? Okay. Money's hugely negative right now. That makes sense because we are paying a lot for the field hospitals. Even though our prices here are pretty good, we are paying a lot for it, and we did just completely increase our military size. Speaking of... Controlling 66. Oh yeah, and apparently the whole thing with, like, keeping a bunch in reserve doesn't really work the same way anymore, which is too bad. Recruit another general. Wait, are you part of the same HQ in Sind? I think so. Hey, you got an explorer tag. We can do some funky things with that. That's not using up everything over here, but it's not bad. And then if we get an event that they want a promotion or something, we could potentially have that covered. I'm going to raise the taxes to medium, which causes our budget to basically balance itself. Although we're still not paying anything for permanent wages, which I'm still fine with. Okay, hand nationalism unlocked. Now, did that give us any funky buttons here? Yeah. Can we get, where's multiculturalism? There's human rights. Yeah, there we go. Human rights unlocks that. Okay, let's do this. Because if we can pass a multiculturalism rule, that is actually going to be fantastic for us. Because then we'll accept tons of things. Available decisions? Survey a skyscraper site. That is going to inherit a bureaucracy for a little while. You know what? I maybe don't need so many of these sites. Okay, let me wait on the skyscraper. Because what I want to do still is I want to finish this. Yeah, the sulfur's still a little on the expensive side, so we'll benefit from that. Oh, you haven't actually finished these barracks in Sind yet. Okay, you finished a bunch, but not all of them. Okay, that's fine. Oh, right, because I sent some of them to the end of the queue. Now we're making plus 25. What the heck? Yeah, our economy's just humming. Finish these. You still need tons of tax capacity. Although you're nearly there, actually. You know, we might spread this around a little bit. Let's do that. Because, yeah, we got the deficit now. And we can survey the site for the skyscraper. That's fine. I feel like our military is pretty good. Yeah, I think we probably just have to end friendship with Persia. Oh, they're having an internal rebellion too. Relations. And the treaty agreement. Oh, yeah, see, now we're neutral. Oh, we probably have a truce with them by virtue of the fact that we broke an alliance. Yeah. But just for a year. No agreements. Friendship with Persia has ended. Persia is a new target. Now that will make us border the Ottomans, but honestly, the Ottomans might not be a terrible target for us. Our number of troops is about the same. And in theory, we can do a better job, maybe. Hopefully. We'll see. Well, we use some more tools. We could use a little bit more coal. But overall, we're kind of okay. Look at these trade routes are making huge money. Still neutral. I probably don't need to keep forcing it, but I'm going to leave it there anyway. Just because they might try to increase it. To rebuild the friendship, and I need to keep it low here. One general listed. Oh, because only one's pinned. Oh, how odd. I actually don't really usually care about keeping my generals pinned. No, I won't join your customs union. It might be a great idea, especially now that our own sphere of, or standard of living isn't so bad. We might not lose all of our population, but I mean, we did have the closed borders too. Maybe that would have protected the whole time, which I hadn't thought of. I'm used to playing with just open borders, so I just assume people can migrate away. But I actually don't know how that interacts with the trade union. Maybe our people would have stayed the entire time, but it doesn't matter. I'm not joining a trade union. Tough patooties. Also, tough patootie to Persia, because I think, yeah, I mean, their numbers are irrelevant unless a third party decides to get involved. We should be able to easily take Persia. Might be hard to take all of them. We could vassalize them, but I'm kind of just looking to eat some territory here. Now, Oman would be interesting, but I was looking at it before the stream. See, they're part of the Dominion of the Ottoman Empire, so there's some things going on there. Anyway, let's see what happens next time. Folks, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.